Welcome to RiggingCalc. RiggingCalc is an online rigging plan generator for the tower industry. It combines plan information, rigging force calculations, and equipment verification to produce ANSI ASSE A1048 compliant rigging plans faster and with greater accuracy. This training video will cover the features and use of the equipment and personnel libraries. Once you log in, the equipment and personnel libraries are located at the top of the website. By filling these out, libraries completing calculations and plans becomes super easy, so you'll definitely want to do this. If you created an equipment library in a previous version of RiggingCalc, your equipment is still here. Just make sure to revisit this as we require additional equipment inputs to calculate friction and check for code compliance. The personnel library is new and allows you to enter information about people that are important to your rigging plan process. This way, you can select the people involved in the rigging plan from a simple drop-down box. Now let's check out the equipment library. When you open the library, you will see a row to input new equipment, followed by a list of equipment you've stored in the library. To enter a new piece of equipment, simply start by giving it a name. You can name it anything, but we recommend a summary description of the item and configuration if applicable. 1/2 inch shackle, sling 1, choked, for example. If you use the equipment in different configurations, you will want to input it for each configuration to make sure it's easier to select. For instance, sling 1 choked and sling 1 basket. Then select the type of equipment it is. Depending on what type you select, different inputs for the equipment details and configuration will appear. Fill in the manufacturer and model. Next, fill in the working load limit, or in the case of hoist anchorage, the weight of the truck. For slings, the working load limit is based on the configuration. Be sure to input the correct working load limit for your configuration: basket, choked, or single. For synthetic rope, the A1048 standard says that only rope with a documented minimum breaking strength shall be used. The standard says to apply a safety factor of 10 to determine the working load limit. This means the working load limit entered shall be 1/10 of the minimum breaking strength. There is additional information below that changes for each equipment type. The drop-down boxes give the standard values for the grades and sizes of the equipment, so it's easy to input. Note that for blocks, the default value for the bearing constant automatically changes based on the sheave type selected. The values are based on typical values. If you know the actual value of your block, just type it in instead. Once you have the information entered, click the green Add button to add the equipment to the library. To edit and delete any of the equipment entries, just click on the appropriate button next to the item you want to edit. That's it for the equipment library. Now let's check out the personnel library. The personnel library functions in much the same way, only easier. Just enter the name, role, company, phone, and email for the person and hit Add. If the same person fills more than one role, be sure to enter them once for each role to make sure they show up in the drop-downs for all the role locations. That is it for setting up the libraries. You can always enter things manually when creating a rigging plan, but using the library will save you a lot of time and money on future plans. If you have any questions, watch the other training videos, email info@riggingcalc.com, or call us at 877-RiggCalc.